Been doing it the last couple of times we've been playing. The Mission Valley League season rolls on as the Marshall Eagles travel to Arroyo to take on the Knights in a pivotal Friday afternoon clash. Thank you so much for joining me on the Game Changer live stream. My name is Jack Badsey, your play-by-play announcer. It's a pleasure to have you here at Arroyo High School in North El Monte. Marshall enters with a 15-5-1 record, riding the momentum of an 8-5 statement win over league leader South El Monte and boasting a strong 6-1 mark on the road. Arroyo, meanwhile, stands at 11-9-1, looking to rebound after a tough 3-0 loss to Rosemead earlier this week. These teams last met earlier this season, with Marshall claiming a 9-6 victory, setting the stage for a chance to sweep the season series today. With postseason positioning looming and both sides eager to make a statement, expect intensity from the opening pitch, coming at 3:30 in North El Monte at Arroyo High School. Last game for Marshall ended in triumph over South El Monte, 8-5 over the South El Monte Aguilas in 8 innings. Marshall handed South El Monte just their first league loss of the year, fueled by a career day from Adon Castro and one of the Eagles' most complete offensive showings this season. Castro started the plate going 3 for 4 with a go-ahead 2-run double in the 8th, plus singles in the 3rd and 7th innings. The Eagles opened the scoring on a Ryan Pandulo RBI single in the 3rd, but South El Monte surged ahead 4-1 in the 5th, behind aggressive base running and a pair of Marshall miscues. The Eagles fought back, capitalizing on 3 separate South El Monte errors in the 6th, 7th, and 8th to retake control. After the Falcons tied it on a sac fly in the bottom of the 7th, Adon Castro's key double was an important factor in the 3-run 8th inning that sealed the deal for Marshall. Nate Callaway earned the win in relief, allowing just 1 hit and 1 run over 3 innings with 1 walk issued. It was a rare day where Callaway didn't strike out anyone. He was very pitch to contact, and he was able to make it work. 3 innings for him, behind Caleb Thatcher, who was the starter and very sharp, tossing 5 innings of 4-hit ball with no earned runs and 9 strikeouts. Marshall racked up 12 total hits and arguably their most explosive offensive performance of the year, with Castro, Thatcher, and Trevor Lane all posting 3-hit efforts. And Ryan Pandulo added a 2-for-3 line. Callaway also drew 2 of the team's 6 walks in an overall resilient and gritty extra inning win. The Marshall Eagles take the field with a familiar face in Michael Gerst, getting his 2nd start of the season against the Arroyo Knights. And a very famous first start in where he went 6 innings. I believe he threw about 110 pitches. He threw 80 pitches through the first 2 innings and then rolled through the last 4 of his outing as he went 6 innings and got the W in the complete game. And recently, his most memorable outing recently was his 7-inning shutout against Rosemead back in, I believe it was early April 10th, something like that, along those lines. I know it was early April, so it's been about a couple weeks since Gerst has had an outing like that. He did pitch in the Montebello series, but he's pitching for the first time since the Montebello series. Trevor Lane is the catcher today. Ryan Pandulo's at first, Ben Rose at second, Adon Castro's at short, George Jennings is at third. It's a normal infield for the Eagles today, and a pretty standard outfield as well, with Sandro DeClaudio in left, Caleb Thatcher in center, and Nate Callaway in right. I don't think that they'll have a DH today, but if they do, I'll let you know. The Arroyo Knights, after a 3-0 loss to Rosemead, will look to get the offense started early, as that might be one of their only keys to success if they want to win this late league matchup in early May. Michael Gerst is on. Michael Gerst, 5'11", 175, big right-hander, 42 innings. He's thrown about a third of Marshall's innings on the season. This is his 6th start. Strike number 1 to Romeo Arlavello, consistently the leadoff hitter for Arroyo. He bats here to open up the away first. Gerst already with a strike on him. That one just a little low on Arlavello, and it's 1-1. Gerst has an ERA of 1 and a whip of 1.02. Opponents only hitting 184 against him, as he has toned down the walk numbers. Gets a strike as Arlavello swings and misses at an outside fastball, and it's 1-2. Arlavello hitting .222 with 14 hits, all those being singles except for one. He's hit one out. He's got a homer to this point. He scored 18 runs for the Knights offense, as the team in total has scored 110 runs while giving up 117. They're 6-6 with home field advantage. Gerst has fallen behind here on Arlavello. Count it 3-1, I believe. 3-2, rather. Counts full on the leadoff man for Arlavello. 11 walks and 12 strikeouts for the leadoff lefty. And Gerst will walk Arlavello to start off the ball game. And hopefully this is not a repeat of the last time Arroyo faced Michael Gerst, because they want to keep his pitch count to a minimum. They want to make sure that he gets outs, and it should be a quick day where he's efficient. Hopefully he can, if he's not getting strikeouts, he can be able to pitch to contact and get weak ground balls. That's the ideal spot. Gerst will now face Jacob Antuna, who fouls a ball off the mask of Trevor Lane for strike number 1. Antuna, a sophomore, hitting .312, 20 hits, a double, 12 RBI, 13 runs, 9 walks, and 11 strikeouts. He's been hit 3 times, so I guess someone that crowds the plate. Or pitchers just like to throw inside to him and miss occasionally. Romeo Arlavello is at first base. There's a strike on the righty Antuna. Nobody's gone. Pandulo's holding on. Arlavello at first base means that there's a good hole on the right side of the infield. Another strike, this time called on the slurve, and it's 0-2. Castro is pretty pinched at second base, trying to get the double play. It's 0-2. Gerst got him. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Back-to-back slurves for the out. 1 down. Gio Perez, the senior, is up now. He's been the engine of this offense. He's hit .390 with 23 hits and 2 doubles. Ball 1 away and low, as the common theme with Arroyo is they like to hit singles. Extra base hits do happen, but are not extremely common. The single is the main point of attack for the offense. Gio Perez takes a close pitch, borderline 2-0. 2-0 on Perez. Gerst will check on the runner at first, Arlavello, who's back in diving. I don't know if Arlavello is a huge threat on At least on max preps, he hasn't stolen any bases, but that's probably not the most accurate. Gerst drags what looked to be a heater, and it's down low and away for ball number 3, rather. So it's 3-0 on Gio Perez. Aravello's at first. Gerst trying to find a strike. That he does. Paints the corner at the bottom of the zone. Able to get that fastball in there for a strike. Trevor Lane, such a good receiver of pitches. Helps him out. That time, just missed borderline, and it's ball 4. Second walk of the inning. 2 aboard, both on walks. Aravello and Perez both getting aboard and boosting their on-base percentages. Andres Mardueno is up. Junior hitting just below 250, 12 hits for him, 2 doubles, 10 runs, 12 walks, and 13 strikeouts. Gerst has 1 out. He got that out via the strikeout. Infield, of course, trying to roll 2. He deals a ball outside to Mardueno for ball number 1. Gerst goes to the belt, and close on the pickoff attempt. Ben Murrow on the cover. Did not get him. Set from Gerst, and the pitch. Catches the zone with the fastball. If he can locate the fastball, I don't think that Arroyo is going to be too much of a threat against that certain pitch. It's the other pitches that he needs to execute to make it a good outing. Fastball's important. And it's been the number 1 pitch through his outing as he gets a swing and a miss on a low fastball. It's consistently been the low fastball. He hasn't really thrown it high. When it's for a strike, rather. The Knights have been biting at low fastballs. Gerst will set, and on this 1-2 pitch, he'll get out number 2 via the strikeout. Gerst strikes out Mardueno, this time with an off-speed after 2 fastballs at the bottom of the zone, and then seeing a sweeper, slider, slurve, whatever that pitch is, it's very hard to connect. Gerst able to get out number 2. Both outs via the strikeouts, and both base runners via the base on balls. First pitch is low to Richard Inostros. 286 hitter, 18 hits, 3 doubles, 3 triples. He's the power bat for Arroyo. Inostros, with 2 runners aboard, takes the ball off the plate, and it's 2-0. 13 RBI for Inostros, 14 runs scored, 8 walks and 15 strikeouts. Aravello is at second, and Gio Perez is at first. Gerst has been able to get 2 outs. Both of them have been from strikeouts. Pickoff attempt is in the dirt. Ben Murrow blocked it enough to where Aravello will stay at second. So the count remains at 2-0. Michael Gerst goes to the belt, kicks, and out of the stretch deals fastball away, 3-0. Gerst 3-0. Gets a strike on the outside corner. fastball's been outside and low. And maybe the velocity slowed down a little bit when he's trying to be accurate, but he's getting strikes. Slashed right side, and that'll go foul, and the count is now full. So battling back from 3-0, that's what you need to do against these Arroyo Knights. Got to keep the pressure on even when you've fallen behind in counts. And that's what Gerst does. It's now 3-2. And he comes home, runners will go, and that's 2 outside and a walk, and the bases are full of Knight base runners all on walks. Now it's Noah Fonseca. 242 average, 8 hits. He's in the starting lineup today. A sophomore who's got good stats when he's on the mound. Interesting if we see him today. Bases full, 2 gone. Oh, he hits him in the helmet. Fonseca will take first and get credited with an RBI as Arroyo will take a 1-0 lead. No hits in the inning. They've all been on walks and hit by pitches, and now Coach Heisey will come out and talk with Michael Gerst as the control has been an issue. Gerst is always dynamite, but it's something against Arroyo that's, I don't know, maybe the mound's a little weird. I'm trying to think because Gerst is usually always so accurate, and that's the main thing that he has improved on the season. But here, he has, to put it bluntly, he hasn't really been that accurate. He's gotten the 2 strikeouts, yes, but against a team like these Knights, he needs to be more pitch to contact. He needs to be maybe taking a couple miles an hour off that fastball to try and get some accuracy. So it's been a walk, and then a hit by pitch that eventually brought home the first Arroyo run. It's 1-0. As Gerst gets a strike on the outside corner to open up the AB against Riley McMillan. Saw him pitch in the time called. There are, I think those, there are people on the, what would practically be the warning track, just standing there and walking around. And so the umpires call time to get them off the field. But there is an opening out in left center field that allows people to walk through. Gerst has a strike on McMillan, who we saw pitch in relief the last time these two teams played. McMillan takes another strike on the outside, and maybe the mound visit with Coach Heisey was just saying throw the fastball more because that's been the pitch that's been able to get outs. Gerst looking to get out of this jam that he created for himself. That's a base hit into right field. Callaway brings it in, and they'll go station to station. Arroyo has brought home the second run of the first inning on the first hit. Riley McMillan getting in on the action, and he pieces a base hit into right field, and that is the second Arroyo run. 2-0 Knights. Bases remain loaded. Doing that with 0-2 against a power pitcher like Gerst is no easy feat. Manny Vargas is up. Lineup does not get easier as you go further into it. Vargas is hitting .263. 1-0 on Vargas, who has 15 hits, 2 doubles, 7 RBI, 6 walks, and 23 strikeouts. So when he's not putting the ball in play, he's striking out. Belt high on the outside, called a strike. It's 1-1. Gerst, after the mound visit, has been throwing a little bit more accurately. Been throwing that fastball for strikes, and the slider tries to go back door. Eventually, it causes Vargas to bend out of the way. And so it'll be 2-1 on Manny Vargas. Gerst sets, and with the bases loaded and 2 gone on this 2-1 pitch, he gets a swinging miss. The offense will need to be pretty awake, I would say, if this is going to be the theme for this game. Hopefully Gerst can stay true to himself and not get rattled too high. Vargas takes that slurve that has been missing. Gerst will come home. Big pitch. And he does not get him. They're going to say a foul tip. So it was a foul tip that was not caught by Lane and goes down in the scorebook as a foul ball. They say that Vargas touched that baseball. And so he'll get another shot. The count stays with 2 strikes. Gerst, the big right-hander, gets the pop-up. Ben Murrow is on the case, and he grabs it for out number 3. So Arroyo gets 2, 1 on a hit-by-pitch RBI, and then on the single by Riley McMillan. And it's 2-0 Arroyo after a half of 1.
Tuesday night, maybe they're Tuesday, right? Tuesday night, baseball.
Caleb Thatcher is on against Richard and Nostros to start the Marshall first inning. Technically, this is a Marshall home game, but you know the conditions of the field and the suspicion of lead in the Marshall baseball field was kind of it's been the reason that Marshall's been playing so many games, and there have been so many bus rides, and haven't had a home game in a long while. Caleb Thatcher's up hitting .356. He had a great game against South El Monte, and he's been selective with his pitches as he's in a 3-0 count. 21 hits, 5 doubles, 3 triples, 2 home runs, 18 walks, and 11 strikeouts. When he's not hitting the ball, he's walking. And it's a 4-pitch walk to start off the Marshall offense. And it's been a similar theme to the last time these two teams played, very walk heavy. Marshall is scheduled to have their senior night tonight, so hopefully this game can be relatively quickly. Don't want to have too many walks. We still want a good game. Nate Callaway is up. .317 hitter. His OPS is still above 1,000. Swings at a pitch in the dirt for strike 1. Callaway 19 hits, 4 doubles, 2 triples, and 4 homers. Leads the team in the home run department. He's got 16 RBI, 10 walks, 12 strikeouts, 18 runs scored. Thatcher grabs his lead before Callaway skies this one. The first baseman is in, and on the infield grass, maybe a couple of steps in front of the catcher for the out. Callaway out on the pop out to the first baseman. Noah Fonseca is on the reception there for out number 1. Trevor Lane is batting. .356 is his average. His OPS is above 1,000.
Be patient, Trevor.
As he has 10 doubles on the season. He's been a consistent doubles hitter. A double would be pretty good in this spot. Caleb Thatcher is quick. Thatcher is 12 for 13 stealing bases. Actually, I believe he was caught in the South El Monte game to ruin his perfect streak. Lane with 14 hits, 12 walks, and 9 strikeouts. For a top 3 guy, does not really strike out all that much. Strike at the letters on Lane. Nostros, the righty, will set and throw that one away. Lane account at 2-1. Thatcher, pretty good lead. Lane takes a pitch at the bottom of the zone for a strike, caught the knees, and caught the plate. 2 strikes on Lane. Set, pitch. Right field, pretty deep. Actually, it dives. The right fielder gets there for the out. Lane is retired on the F9. Looked good off the bat. Did not carry. Second out, Adon Castro's batting. Castro, .339 hitter, 19 hits. He also had a great day against South El Monte. He was 3 for 4 and drove in the 2 go-ahead runs that helped Marshall cement their victory. A big player in that W. He was very defensively sound, as it was very weird when Marshall and South El Monte played, 2 of the best teams in the Mission Valley League going head-to-head. As Castro sends a flare to shallow right, the second baseman is out. And he makes the forehand catch for the third out. Marshall will leave Thatcher, and it's 0-0 after one. What I was saying, though, before we head to break, is Marshall, when they played South El Monte, I believe both teams combined for about 11 or 12 errors. I think Marshall had like maybe 3 or 4, and South El Monte had like 7, or maybe it was 5 and 7, 5 and 6, something along those lines. But it was very interesting to watch two of the best teams in the Mission Valley League go at it and play some of the worst defense that I've seen in a long while. But it was a W for Marshall, so I was not complaining. Hopefully Marshall can edge out the W against Arroyo. They're down 2-0. We go to the top of the second. Andrew Villa starts the Arroyo second inning. Righty. First pitch to Villa down the hatch, strike number 1. Gerst looking for a clean second inning. Villa with a strike on him. And that one missed just a little low to Villa. Good speed on that fastball, blew it by him, and got the foul tip strike. 2 strikes and a ball on Villa. Glove side bender, it broke back to the zone for out number 1. Got him on the strikeout. 1 down, base is empty, and we're already back to the top of the lineup in Romeo Aravello. Aravello bats. He walked and scored a run in the first. Gerst's first pitch is low and inside. 2-0 Arroyo in the top of inning number 2. Gerst throws out of the stretch with no runners on. The fastball's in the dirt. It's 2-0. 2-0, 1 out, bases empty, 2-0 Arroyo. Gerst still working out of the stretch. Deals a K on the inside portion of the plate to Aravello. 2-1. Michael will step off. Plan how to work from behind. 2-1. Hit on the ground softly. Ben Murrow plugs up that one, throws to first, out number 2. Ben Murrow, the vacuum at second, easy play for him. Read it nicely off the grass. Aravello is retired. We go to Jacob Antuna. Antuna, base is empty, 2 gone. Gurst gets that first pitch slurve to break about maybe a foot, if not more, for the strike. Great movement and pretty good speed on an off-speed pitch that moves like that. There's another breaker. That kind of looked like a change piece, and it's 0-2. Gurst does not throw that pitch often. Michael Gurst, 0-2. Fouled off, pieced. Hit pretty well off the screen. It's still 0-2. Michael Gurst. Base is empty, 2 gone. And the left side of the infield was walking off. They thought that was strike 3. It was just inside. 1-2. Gurst on this 1-2. Deals too high. And Tuna battling back 2-2. Gurst steps and throws the 2-2 pitch. Hit over to first. Pandulo says he has it and beats Antuna to the bag to end the top of the second. So Michael Gurst locks in and gets a 1-2-3 inning. As we go to the home second, it's 2-0 Arroyo. Marshall trying to get Tui Nostros. Here's the birthday boy, Ryan Pandulo. First pitch, Pandulo smacks it on the ground to third. Good pick from Perez. High throw, and he overshot it. Pandulo will reach. Leadoff base runner for Pandulo. And the Marshall Eagles. Ryan jumps on the first pitch and gets awarded. Runner at first, nobody gone. Here's George Jennings. George, a .238 hitter. 15 hits, a double, a triple, 7 RBI, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. Runner at first since Pandulo, and there's nobody gone. Strike at the knees. Nostros sets. Pandulo, not a big lead at first. Jennings comes through with a base hit into center field. Aravillo lobs it in. Pandulo goes to second. 2 runners aboard, nobody gone. Here's Elijah Lane. Back-to-back base runners from Marshall. Pandulo at second, and George Jennings at first. Elijah Lane bats. And now he shows bunt, pulls it back, but it still hits off the outside part of his bat for a foul ball. Pretty dangerous spot for Nostros if he doesn't execute against the power bat of Elijah Lane, who's been getting those singles numbers up, starting to hit for average instead of just home runs. Swing and a miss. Lane enters with a .222 average while also maintaining a .652 OPS because of his 3 home runs. 2 walks, 14 strikeouts for Lane. Nostros wants the signs again. Elijah Lane takes a ball, close miss. Nostros wanted it. Two on, nobody gone. Lefty Lane, big hack, and off the backstop on the foul ball. Lane waits for the pitch. Nostros with a long set before Lane will tip another pitch. This time it was an off speed. Elijah uses his timeout. Playing at Elijah's tempo. Pandulo at second and Jennings at first. Lane swings and misses. Ball in the dirt. He is automatically out, so he will head back to the dugout. With runners occupying the base of first with less than 2 outs. So anytime there's a runner at first, in this case it's Jennings, and there are less than 2 outs, the batter is automatically out, even if he swings at a pitch that was well in the dirt. Different with 2 outs though. With 2 outs, the batter can run whenever he wants, and with first base unoccupied, he can run whenever he wants as well. Ben Murrow is batting now. Murrow and then DeClaudio. Murrow hitting .250. Hits it on the ground, is short. Bobbled, no chance for 2, no chance for 1. Shortstop fielded it cleanly, but the transfer was where the problems arose. And there are bases loaded and 1 gone for Sandro DeClaudio. DeClaudio swings at the first pitch into center. Could be a potential tag. The second baseman speedily gets there and prevents Pandulo from tagging and scoring, and that's the second out. Caleb Thatcher bats for the second time today. In a big spot, bases loaded, 2 gone, Marshall down by 2. Tying run is at second. Potential go-ahead run is at first. Nostros gives him a first pitch slider that's hit into the air, foul down the left field side. A 1 pitch is inside, almost gets Thatcher's toes. One. Thatcher takes a pitch on the outside for a strike, 1-2.
Go 3.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two strikes on Thatcher. Murrow is at first, Jennings is at second, and Pandulo's at third. 2 runs could score on a base hit. Thatcher goes down swinging, backdoor breaker from Nostros to leave the bases loaded. Arroyo's still up by 2 as we head to the third. Gio Perez lays off a first pitch slider from Michael Gerst, starting the third. One to nothing on Perez. Gerst works out of the stretch, misses low. Gio Perez, a senior, in his last couple of games as an Arroyo Knight. In the dirt, blocked by Lane, 2-1. Three and 0, not 2-1. Perez takes a strike. Caught the black on the fastball. That's been the pitch. Here's a pitch that is tip foul for strike 2. Three and 2. Gerst. Ground ball back to him. He runs half the way before underhand tossing to Pandulo. His hat falls off just for good measure, and that's out number 1. Perez retired on the ground ball, 1-3. It's Andres Mardueno. Gerst will step and throw. Gives him a fastball, hits softly on the ground. Ben Murrow slings it to first. Out number 2. Second baseman Ben Murrow's been pretty busy. Gotten a couple ground balls hit over to him, and he's been dynamite, been pretty good all over. Running to his right, running to his left, running south, running north. Able to get ground balls in the next zip code. That's the advantage that you've got when you've got him out on the field. One of the best Marshall Eagle fielders. Helping out Gerst here, out number 2. Dealing high to Richard Inostros, who bats and has shut down the Marshall offense for 2 innings. They need to get it rolling. This is a big game that Marshall pretty much needs to sell out for if they want the Mission Valley League title. They're going to give it their all. The offense needs to produce. After scoring 8 runs on Wednesday, they need to get it rolling here. The pitching from Gerst ever since that first inning has been pretty good, as he's got a 2-ball and 1-strike count on Inostros here. Big hole on the left side, playing Inostros to go oppo. Gerst throws him a beautiful slider for a strike. They are playing him to go opposite, as Castro is pretty much in double play depth even with no runners on. Backdoor, and Gerst was walking off the field, same with Castro, but he just missed inside. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gerst to the plate, and he got the strikeout. He went backdoor, but missed just inside, and then went front door and got the K. Got Inostros looking, and the top of the 3rd is over. 2-0 Arroyo after 2.5. Nick Callaway's up in the bottom of the 3rd. Callaway leads off the home third inning. Starts him off with a strike on the inside. Nothing in one on Callaway. Pitch is high and tight, and they say that he went around. It's nothing in two. 2, 3, and 4 this inning for the Marshall Eagles. They left them loaded in the last inning, trying to get something rolling and get the offense started. Protect mode here. He swings and fouls it off. Good slider from Inostros. Still nothing in two on Callaway. Inostros readies. Comes to the plate. Ball away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One-two pitch from Inostros to Callaway. On the ground, 2-2. I guess I probably could have phrased that one better. Not on the ground in terms of him hitting the baseball, but the pitch was on the ground. It skipped in. It's 2-2 on Nate. 2-0 Arroyo in the bottom of the third. Inostros will go through the Marshall lineup for the second time. Callaway lays off, and he's working back, battling back, and along AB. And he's rewarded with a 3-ball and 2-strike count now. Hitters count. A pitch away from a walk, but he's looking for more than that. 3-2 pitch, he tips it foul, close to getting more meat of the baseball, but he was able to protect and get another pitch. They'll see another one. Here's Inostros. Callaway, right side, and well foul, staying alive. Callaway unloads left field. He got all of the off speed, but it's an unfortunate line out as the left fielder is able to make it over to the baseball for the catch. Riley McMillan records out number 1. Trevor Lane's up. Ball 1 away outside to Lane. One 0 on Lane. Swings, pops up the off speed, going foul. Lane waits. Inostros throws. Gets a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2-2. Lane waits. Inostros goes to the belt, works out of the stretch. And Lane golfs it into center. Aravello won't be able to catch this one. It's still rolling and makes it all the way to the track before Lane will hold up at second, be conservative, and get a double. Adon Castro bats after the double. Castro runner at second. Big hole on the right side. Second baseman is holding on Lane. First pitch to Castro is a strike on that off speed. It'll be interesting to see how many innings Nostros goes and he'll go to after he is done. In a game that was so... Actually, hold on here. Castro lifts it into center, but it's going to be caught by Arroyo. Arroyo gets it in, but Lane will tag and head to third. Productive out. Second out of the frame. Runner at third for Ryan Pandulo. So as I was saying before the flyout, last time these two teams met, it was so offensively focused. I mean, even with a score of 9-6, you can tell that the offense was rolling for both teams. But today it's been different. That first inning, with only one hit for Arroyo, was really walk-centered. But ever since then, it's been lights out from Gerst. Arroyo hasn't been able to hit anything, and Marshall is still looking for their first run. Ryan Pandulo tries to scrape it across and takes a low strike. One strike on Pandulo. Pandulo into left field. McMillan is there. They've made good contact. They've just been hitting it right to these Arroyo fielders. So it's not like the first game that these two teams played against each other. It's clean. It's good pitching from both sides. It's 2-0 Arroyo after 3 full. Michael Gerst stands on and starts the 4th inning. We're already there. He gets strike 1 on Noah Fonseca, who swings and misses at a Gerst fastball. It is 0-1. 2-0 through 3 innings of play here from Arroyo High School. Michael Gerst gets a foul ball. Fonseca hit it pretty much straight back, but it caromed off of the screen and went to the left side. 0-2 on Gerst. He throws, and the 0-2 pitch tries to go back door, but just missed a little low. He's done a good job of mixing up back door and front door. It hasn't been a favoring of one. Here it's a fastball hit on the ground to Murrow. Murrow can't field cleanly, slings it to first. That throw gets away, but is backed up by Lane. Ben Murrow, the usual clean fielder, will likely be marked with an error there on a hard ground ball. A runner on in Fonseca. Gers will check up on him. Michael Gers, 3 innings, 1 hit, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. He's got 66 pitches. As Marshall has out-hit Arroyo to this point, but Arroyo has outrun Marshall. Not outrun in terms of stolen bases or anything like that. Outrun as in runs. One-0 on Riley McMillan. Takes a corner pitch for a strike. Fastball for Michael Gerst. Arroyo ahead 2-0. Marshall offense has proven itself through the 21 games that have been played that sometimes they take a little while to wake up. Here's a bunt. Fonseca was in motion. He'll get to second. The throw to first is in time to get the righty batter, McMillan, on the sacrifice bunt for the first out. Ryan Pandulo on the stretch there. One is out. Manny Vargas is up. McMillan the first out. Productive out. Sacrifice bunt. Always love to see the small ball. Manny Vargas. Tips inside fastball foul. Fonseca's at second. He got aboard. And then moved to second on the sacrifice bunt. Strike 2. Usually the slider doesn't drop very much from Michael Gers. Usually it just kind of, it does what a slider most commonly does and just rides to the outside. That one dropped, and it fooled Vargas. Michael Gers almost falls over on that pickoff throw. Missed inside. Close. Backdoor breaker. Vargas still behind 1-2. Gers still ahead. Looking for the out. Big hole on the right side. But with Murrow holding him on, Pandulo has taken that and has played pretty deep. They say he does not go. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2. So because Murrow is holding on the runner at second, Fonseca, Ryan Pandulo is pretty far off of the bag at first base. Not positioned where he would be normally. But that is to try and combat the big hole that they've got. Gerst gets the strikeout. Blew it by him with the fastball, and that is out number 2. 2 gone, runner at second for Andrew Villa. Same positioning for Villa, playing him to pull. Outfielders are balanced. Pretty normal depth for them. Gerst will take a long set before throwing home. That one is a ball outside. Gerst goes to the belt before double checking on the runner at second and then finally coming home. And a ball. Close miss. Gerst is 2-0. Cut on and missed. Ahead. Good change piece.
Ball, 1 strike.
Gerst sets, checks on second. Frontek is safe. Gerst throws. Got him. Strike 2. Two and 2. Got him to freeze on a slider, and he has the second strike, and he's got a foul ball. Andrew Villa with 2 strikes on him. Set, pitch, in the dirt. 3-2 full count on Villa.
Ball, 2 strike.
Michael Gerst comes to the plate on the 3-2. And staying alive is Villa. Tough battle. Michael Gerst. Belt. Step. Throw. 3-2. There's another foul ball. We are losing baseballs at a quick rate. Yet another 3-2. We'll have to wait as Gerst steps off. Set. 3-2. Backdoor, and he got him. Villa down looking. Electric stuff from Michael Gerst to leave another Arroyo runner stranded as we are officially halfway home. 2-0 after 3.5. Marshall offense trying to get rolling. Arroyo ahead by 2. George Jennings is up for the Marshall fourth inning. Bottom of the fourth, Richard Nostro still rolling. He deals a strike and gets that outside corner. Ball low. Jennings swings and misses at a good slide ball from Enostros.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Jennings takes strike 3. 1 down. Enostros mixed in the slider and the fastball to a good amount there and got Jennings looking. 1 down, bases empty. Here's Elijah Lane. Strike 1 to Elijah. Elijah check swing, foul ball, left side. Ball away.
One ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 on Lane, bases empty and 1 gone in the frame. Enostros to the plate to Elijah. Got him, curveball. High and outside, Elijah couldn't connect. Second out, second strikeout. Ben Murrow up, 2 outs, bases empty. Murrow takes a first pitch strike from Enostros, who's been pounding the zone and getting those first pitch strikes and getting outs because of those first pitch strikes. 0-1 pitch to Murrow. Taken away. 1-1. Murrow cuts and misses at a slider, yet another from Enostros. Close miss. Strike pitch from Enostros to Murrow. On the ground. Could be a 1-2-3 inning. If fielded cleanly, bobbled. Throw to first to still beat Murrow. And it is a 1-2-3 inning from Enostros and his defense. 4 innings done. Marshall yet to scrape a run across. It's 2-0 as we go to the 5th. Aravello's up to start the Arroyo 5th inning. Michael Gerst still out on the mound. Aravello backs away from a fastball inside. One-0 from Gerst to the leadoff man. Batting for the third time. Slashes one. Castro outstretched. Great play from shortstop. Got all of the length on the catch and stretched his left arm out as far as it could go while also kind of leaping at the same time to give himself the most length and the most chance to get to that baseball. I thought that was a hit off the bat, one of those shallow hits. But Castro robbed him and got out number one. Called strike on Jacob Antuna. Antuna takes another strike, painted on the bottom corner. Nothing in two. Michael Gerst deals inside. Slider tried to go back door, but missed. 1-2 here on Antuna, one gone, bases empty. Gerst to the plate from the stretch, and he got him looking. Front door slider, out number two. Gio Perez, the third baseman, is up now. When Perez is not at third, he's usually pitching. He's a candidate to take over for a Nostros when a Nostros is done. He swings and misses at strike number one. Missed a little low and outside. Fastball is pretty much always running glove side when it's thrown by Gerst. And there he goes again, strike two. Chopper, shortstop Castro takes the weird bounce and throws it over to first, but it gets by Pandulo. Castro was expecting that to bounce high as it was a chopper, but then went very low to the ground. Castro fielded it clean and just couldn't make the throw. And that's a base runner for Arroyo. Perez reaches on a likely error. First pitch is a miss to Arduino. Perez at first, and two gone in the top of the fifth. Tipped foul.
We're good. One ball, one strike.
Arroyo still with one hit. They've had a good amount of base runners though, as they lead it 2-0 in the dirt, blocked by Lane. No go from Perez.
Ball, one strike.
Gerst throws. Another strike. Setting is Michael Gerst, and now throwing. And getting the K. Backwards style breaker, backwards K, out number 3, and another Gerst strikeout. The defense will walk off the field, and the bats will try and wake up as we go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-0 Arroyo.
Here you go. I'm going through.
Sandro DeClaudio starts the bottom of the 5th inning. He tries to get aboard as it is 9-1-2 for Marshall. Still against the Nostros, who deals a strike. DeClaudio waits and tries to get a bunt down, but it rolls foul. DeClaudio on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, throw over to first. DeClaudio out by a step. One away. Caleb Thatcher now up. First pitch high to Thatcher. He lays off ball number 1. Sliced, caught, out of the air by Gio Perez. He takes away a base hit from Caleb Thatcher. Hit hard. Line out. Out number 2. Nate Callaway is up. 2 outs, base is empty. Nostros continues to roll. He gets a first pitch strike on Callaway. Strike 2. Oh and 2 on Callaway. Bottom of the 5th. Arroyo ahead 2-0 over Marshall. 0-2 Callaway. Base is empty, 1 out. Nostros to the plate. Callaway hits it on the ground to third. Perez off the hop from the infield. High throw again. But they tag out Callaway and get out of this inning. Nostros continues to roll as he gets another 1-2-3 inning. 5 innings complete from Arroyo High School as Arroyo leads 2-0.
Problem is this guy. Yeah.
Already to the 6th inning, Michael Gerst continues his day. Arroyo ahead 2-0. First pitch strike to Richard Nostros behind on the fastball. Strike 2. Changeup dipped. 0-2. Gerst stretches and fires. Lifted left field. It'll fall before DeClaudio. Base hit Nostros. Leadoff hit for Arroyo Knights. Michael Gerst throws inside on his first pitch to greet Noah Fonseca. The 1-0. Hit hard, almost got the on-deck batter. First gets lit up with a base hit to left field. Back-to-back hits. Noah Fonseca jumping on Gerst to a board. Two nothing Arroyo, nobody gone in the inning, 2 on. Out comes Coach Heisey for a meeting. Michael Gerst has thrown 104 pitches in 5 innings with 2 base runners aboard. 3 hits allowed, 2 earned runs allowed, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks is his line so far. The meeting is done. Gerst needs to have confidence and get out of this jam. Back-to-back hits for the Arroyo Knights. They got their 2nd and 3rd hits of the day. Batter's Riley McMillan, who has a hit to his name today as well. Gerst stands tall. A double play would be awesome. First baseman Pandulo is playing in on the grass and creeping up, expecting the bunt. Ball in the dirt. Lane gets to it. One to nothing. Gerst to set the pitch. Tipped into the mitt. McMillan swings and misses. Bunt shown. Pulled back. McMillan ahead 2-1. Two ball, 1 strike pitch. Long look in. Gerst will finally set and come home. And showing bunt again, pulling it back is McMillan, but that's a called strike. 2-2. Balls and 2 strikes. Gerst to McMillan. He got him looking. Lines up the off speed and gets it to catch the black, out number 1. Manny Vargas is the batter. Called strike. Gerst sets and throws and gets a ground ball foul. Vargas out in front. 2 strikes. Vargas not giving up yet. Fouls off a Gerst fastball. Another Gerst set. And another Gerst pitch. Lined. Foul ball. Just a smidge foul. Great contact from Vargas. Set. Gerst to the plate. Got him looking. Out number 2. Time called. And Michael Gerst is gonna run out of road here. He's reached his ceiling and he gets relieved. Elijah Lane is on. The DH is killed. Elijah Lane for Michael Gerst. Gerst, a successful outing. He leaves the field with, I believe, 2 base runners. 2 base runners, 2 outs. In the top of the 6th, Elijah Lane, the new arm, he takes his warm-ups.
Position, 2 more. One more.
Elijah Lane is on. His first pitch, too high. Too low, 2-0. Corona is in for Villa. 2-0 count on him. Elijah Lane, a 2.10 ERA, 16 2/3 innings. This is his 10th relief appearance. Too high. Lane to Corona. Missed. That's a 4-pitch walk and Corona's aboard. Top of the lineup in Arroyo. Base is full, 2 gone. First pitch to Arroyo is a strike, the first one for Elijah. 0-1. Lane sets. Miss high. 1-1. Nowhere to put him. He has to be accurate here. One ball, one strike. Lane, strike number 2. Pitch. Softly hit. Murrow traveling back. He's got it. Short flare, Lane works out of the bases loaded jam. Marshall's offense has 6 outs to play with. They're down by 2. Going to the home 6th. It's been all Stros for Arroyo as we head to the Marshall 6th inning. They trail by 2. The meat of the lineup is up as Marshall looks to get something across. Trevor Lane takes the ball in the dirt. Lane waits for the 1-0. Stros, strike thrower, gets a strike on the outside. Lane, hard hit. Perez, great play. Throws over to first. It's wide. Pulls him off, and Lane reaches. Runner aboard in lane. Nobody out. Here's Castro. Nostro sets. Throws low. Castro takes in the dirt. Blocked. Set pitch. Strike on the inside. Good fastball to Castro. Strike two, caught the corner. 1-2 on the Dawn. Big hole on that right side. Castro puts this one foul. Set from Nostros. Castro waits. 1-2 pitch. Castro stays alive. They said he went. Strikeout. Castro down on strikes. Tried to hold up, but Nostros was able to strike him out. 1 out, 1 on for Pandulo. First pitch to Pandulo, a strike on the outside. Swung and missed, and the ball in the dirt. 0-2. Nothing in 2 on Pandulo. Nostro sets and throws. Pandulo, base hit! Lane holds up, but he goes hard into second, and that's the second base hit of the frame. George Jennings bats. Nate Aviles will run for Pandulo. At first with a good lead. Lane at second. 1 out. Set from Nostros. Pitch to Jennings is low for a ball. Jennings slings it to short. Out at second, 1. First for 2. Double play to get out of it. The game remains 2-0. 7th inning we go. Seventh. Ball high to Dylan Seguin to greet him. Elijah Lane is on. And he missed. Seguin, 231 hitter, 6 hits. 2 walks, 10 strikeouts. Lane deals high. Strike. Lane gets strike 2. Seguin not offering at both good pitches. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Lane struck him out, coming from behind and getting the strikeout, punching the fastball by him, out number 1. Gio Perez, the third baseman now. Ball high, away, 1-0. Missed in. Two and 0. Fouled off. 2-1. 2-1. Lane to the plate to Perez. Curve too high. Didn't execute. 3-1. Slash foul. 3-2. Three, 2. Lane the pitch. In the dirt ball for Perez. Takes first on the walk.
Announcing it?
Yeah, of course, yeah. One on, one out. Lane trying to roll 2. Strike 1 to Mardueno. Infielders in the middle, pinched in. Missed. Close. One and one. Lane in the dirt. Blocked by Trevor. Lane's set and pitch. Golf left field to Claudio. Circles under. Grabs it. Second out. 2 down. Here's Richard Inostros, the star right-hander, will bat. First pitch to Inostros backs him away. Fastball high and tight. Runner at first is Perez. 2 are gone in the frame. Lane to the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Trevor Lane stopped it like a hockey goalie. 2-0. Elijah likes to fall behind and work from behind. That's straight up and going straight back and foul. 2-1.
Balls, 1 strike. White.
2-1. Fouled back. 2-2. Two. Foul back. Two. Lane set pitch. Ball high. 3-2. Lane set, and his pitch. Runner goes, swing and a miss, strikeout. Inning end. Marshall has 3 outs to play with. They need to scrape across 2 to at least tie this thing. 2-0. Last chance for Marshall. 2-0 Arroyo, bottom 7th. Arroyo stays with Nostros. First pitch to lane, down the hatch, strike 1. 7, 8, and 9 for Marshall. Bottom half of the lineup. Lane hits a ball hard on the ground. First baseman makes a great stop. Nobody's covering first. Foot race to the bag, and they got him. Great defensive play from the first baseman for the Knights. 1 away. Ben Murrow's up. Ball outside of Murrow. Gotta be selective on your pitches. Gotta swing at good ones. And gotta take pitchers' pitches, but swing at hitters' pitches. 1 out, bases empty, Marshall down by 2. 2-0, Murrow ahead. Taking high, 3-0 on Murrow. Nostros location troubles, maybe showing some fatigue here. 3-0 on Murrow. Murrow likely taking all the way. A strike keeps him in the box. 3-1. Murrow takes ball 4. Base runner for the Eagles. Pinch hitter Caden Mullins for Sandro DeClaudio. Murrow aboard, Mullins up. Mullins hitting 231. Big, huge spot. Trying to set the table for Thatcher, who's on deck. And the top of the lineup would flip over. That's what they want. Murrow, the quick runners at first. Caden Mullins is at the plate. Nostros. Trouble finding the zone. Ball 1. Mullins swings on the ground. Shortstop flips to second to first. Save! Mullins beat it out to keep the game going. Marshall's down to their last out. Caleb Thatcher is up, trying to extend it. Nostros sets. Mullins is at first. Thatcher takes a pitch down Broadway for a strike. Good take, 1-1. Strike on the inside. Marshall down to their last strike. 1-2 on Caleb Thatcher. Nostros. Struck him out. What an upset. The Knights beat the Eagles 2-0 in a shutout victory after Marshall's offense goes ham against South El Monte. They are stifled by Richard and Ostros. 2-0 the final, 7 full. Disappointing L for Marshall as they fall in the Mission Valley League and are awarded their second league loss. They fall to 15-6-1 as the Eagles lose to the Knights. 2-0 the final from Arroyo High School. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching this Game Changer live stream and this Game Changer telecast. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jack Badsey. And so long from Arroyo. Arroyo 2-0 over Marshall.